Candace Owens may have just had herself a career-ending interview. This is her talking about Charlie Kirk's death.
When you say you believe that Charlie Kirk was betrayed by someone close to him, what do you mean?
I think that in the coming weeks, there's going to be a lot of financial reports that are coming out. And I, first and foremost, do not believe that Tyler Robinson killed Charlie Kirk. I want to be very clear on that. Whether he was involved, I think the answer is yes. I think that's obvious.
And your basis for saying he didn't act alone is what?
I don't know, maybe the weird Fed messages that were concocted out of thin air that had no timestamp and were written like they were speaking in 1822, among other things. Their lack of an ability to answer any basic questions about what took place.
But do you have any proof that the messages were made up? Because that would be easily proven.
Yeah, but they didn't put timestamps on them, and Discord came out and said they didn't exist.
This was supposedly text messages, not Discord messages. It's my understanding from the indictment.
I actually did not read that they were text messages.
The indictment calls them text messages.
What would it be like the feds are like on a computer, like typing it out back and forth?
That's exactly what it is. The feds made up the text messages.
But you don't have anyone from like the FBI telling you that, or law enforcement?
I have leaks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Has anyone leaked to you?
And Tyler Robinson has.
But has anyone said to you, even off the record, like, yeah, we faked these?
I have very strong sources everywhere on both sides.
Well, I look forward to seeing the evidence of that.
Sure. Because when we keep talking about evidence, it's like, who's going to present that evidence? Like the mainstream media? Like who are you expecting to come out?
Yes, that would be a hot story.
No, it wouldn't be.
It would be.
It wouldn't be.
If the FBI, like if I had a source telling me, like if I had proof that the FBI faked those messages, that would be an enormous story.
Yeah, I kind of feel like we live in a post-Epstein world and we know how stories get shut down.
Now, before I comment on what Candace said, this is a video of Dinesh D'Souza talking about Tucker Carlson and also Candace and this replacement ideology concept. And it really goes about how easy it is for people like Candace in this case to be able to influence people who are listening to her. It's really scary.
Yes. Not a single conservative has called for that. So he has a huge platform. He'll continue to have a huge platform. The only question is, are we endorsing the ideas that are coming out from that platform? Unfortunately, Heritage has sort of put itself into a hole, and instead of getting out, Kevin Roberts appears to be like looking for shovels to dig himself in deeper.
Yeah. What did you make of Tucker's apology, I should use air quotes around that.
Well, this is what I call, so my new phrase for this, and it applies to Candace also, replacement ideology. It's not replacement theology, it's replacement ideology. Here's what I mean. Candace will float some outrageous theory. 8 days later, it's proven to be absolutely preposterous. She never apologizes or backtracks. She replaces it with another one and keeps going in the expectation that people will never figure out that there's no end to the stupidity. Now, with Tucker, he apologizes for calling the Christian Zionists the people he hates the most. And he goes, essentially what he does is he apologizes while replacing his old libel with a new one. Because he goes, what I was really thinking about is all these Christian Zionists who are cheering while Israel is bombing churches and killing all these civilians. Well, we weren't cheering about that. As far as I know, there was one case where there was an accidental bombing of a church. The government of Israel apologizes immediately.
So I'm going to cut this off here and just... I mean, both of them, both Tucker and Candace, in this situation, Candace, have violently completely shifted how people are perceiving what's happening, not just in Israel, but even the whole story of Charlie Kirk is this rabbit hole that, are we really surprised that we're in the conspiracy theories of conspiracies at this point? I mean, we have one of the best leading conspiracy theorists taking us down a conspiracy theory fucking hole, which opens to another hole of the hole in the hole inside of the door, which has 3 doors inside of that door. That's Candace. Candace is willing to say, but without saying what the proof is, who the leaks are, who the sources are on both sides, that she has some leaked sources that in a few coming weeks, we're going to find out. Now, it's so interesting because she has historically been wrong about this entire situation. And we are still listening to her. I was thinking about this while I was watching her. First of all, I think she's fucking possessed. Second of all, I was thinking that does it help us if we maybe just don't ever interview her? Never interview her, never ask her questions, make it as if nobody's listening to her, to make her think that what she's trying to do, which is what Dinesh is saying, is this replacement ideology concept, isn't going to work. Because the more attention we give her, the more of a platform she has. What if she doesn't have any attention to increase her platform, right? That's how I see it. So I'm wondering if we just don't even platform this woman anymore. Like, mute her without telling her we're muting her. That would be that's a fucking replacement ideology if you ask me. Thank you so much for all your support. Here's a note from me. Here are 4 ways you can help us grow if you believe in our mission. On Buy Me a Coffee and PayPal, you can directly contribute to helping this message grow and reach more people across the world. If you want to join the inner circle, join our Patreon with different tiers, and of course, our Discord community, which is free with people from all across the world. The links to every single one are in the description. And last but not least, to the other Brock community, I love you. Ani ohev otchem. I'll see you guys next time.